Hey, and welcome to the channel. We're back with another video in our Where Am I series. We've done U.S. states before, where I show you an image of a state, U.S. state, and you have to tell me what state we're in. We're going to do part 2 of that now and test your knowledge of the American geography. So,
okay.
there's going to be 10.
All right.
You can have as much time as you want to think about it, but yeah, do your best and see. We'll see how you do. See if you can beat your previous score. I don't even remember what you got in that previous.
I don't think I did stupendously great.
Okay.
I don't believe I did.
All right. Well,
I think I got a couple right.
Let's see if you guys can beat him in this video. Record your answers and leave them down below in the comment section after the video is over and see how you did. All right, let's have some fun. Are you all set?
I'm set.
All right, let's look at number 1. So what state are we in?
Oh, my. That could be any of 20 different states, maybe more than 20. But that mountainous structure in the distance is very impressive.
It is.
I get a sense of Utah, but I have no basis for that. It looks like it's almost like God built that thing on purpose to be impressive. And I know that's probably what the people arriving in Utah would have thought when they got there in 1860 or whatever that was. So I'm going to say Utah, but I really don't know.
Okay. The correct answer was actually Utah.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh.
A good start.
Let's pause the video after I say these words. So far, I'm perfect. I'm sure that'll change. Okay.
All right, let's go to number 2.
Number 2. I know you've thrown frigging Wyoming at me a million times, and I've gotten it wrong each time.
Okay.
And I have no confidence that this is anything in particular.
Okay.
But just to try to catch you at your game,
Okay.
to try to fool you at your trickery, I'm going to say Wyoming this time.
Okay, that's your final answer?
Yeah.
All right. This is Nebraska.
Well, of course, I should have known.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All the cows.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Wow, how beautiful is that? That's interesting. And I'm just going to think out loud here. If you look at the very top of the mountains in back of those falls, the clouds are right there.
Yep.
That means the clouds are low or this terrain is high. If this terrain is high, really high, then I wouldn't expect to see tropical plants there even if it was a tropical place. And the clouds hanging down over those mountains, I'm thinking tropical paradise. And the state's the only one that has a tropical paradise type environment with that kind of crazy terrain and that lush vegetation might be Hawaii. Now, that's not my guess yet, but I can't see anything really that helps me here. It's beautiful, though.
It is.
It's gorgeous. Oh, heck, I can't think of a place in the Pacific Northwest that would be any better choice than Hawaii. Nothing east of there, I think, will have this kind of terrain. So, mainly due to the clouds hanging on those mountains in the back,
Okay.
I'm going to say Hawaii, and that's the only thing I'm going
okay.
on. Yeah.
The correct answer is Hawaii.
No kidding.
Well done.
Wow.
You're 2 for 3.
2 for 3. That's
All right, next.
next. Oh, wow. Isn't that something? So I see a lot of rock down there, Canadian Shield-looking type rock. If the sun is coming up in the morning, that could be the southern shore of Lake Superior. Those islands out there suggest that, oh man, if the sun's going down, that could be Washington State, it could be Oregon. With all the inlets, you could have almost any angle there. This could be Oregon looking east during sunrise or Oregon looking west during sunset, or Washington, or Northern California for that matter. Or it could be the southern shore of Lake Superior. That's the more feeling I'm getting based on those trees, like along the coast of Wisconsin or Michigan. Mm-hmm. Michigan has some islands around there. And that heavy rock that could be part of what we call the Canadian Shield, but Americans are allowed to have some too. I'm going to say Michigan.
Okay. You're not wrong with how close it is to Canada. This is actually Maine, though.
No.
Yep. This is Maine.
What part of Maine? Where is it? Do you know? Or
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's
gorgeous.
Southern Maine.
So that could be Booth Bay Harbor or the Yorks or somewhere
like
down
that.
there. Nice. Well done. Well played, my friend.
Thank you.
Well played.
Next.
Oh, how cool is this?
Yeah.
Cannon, brick wall, pointing out over a wide plain. Is that a river in the distance behind that field?
It looks like it, yeah.
And then more trees and a shoreline on the other side. Oh, this could be Charleston, South Carolina. Like Fort Sumter kind of thing, maybe. It could be Pennsylvania, if that was Gettysburg. But I think Gettysburg was more of a pitched battle. I don't think there was lots of hard fortifications. So I'm thinking it's likely not just an accidental battle that happened somewhere. There's a fort here. And if you look on the far left, you see more structure. If this is late in the day, that would be looking south and the sun is in the west. If it's early in the day, it'd be the opposite of that. But I have a sense we're looking south. Is it Georgia, South Carolina? I'm going to say South Carolina.
Okay. The correct answer is Georgia.
Damn.
That's funny.
Close, though.
This is fun.
Yeah, it is
very
fun.
close.
Yeah, fun for you.
All right, next.
It's fun for me, too. Next. Oh, good grief. We have graffiti. This is the United States, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's another kind of bunker fortress thing.
Yeah. But not that old. Not that old. That's weird. It doesn't look to be that old anyway. Well, I guess, what would I know, right? There's a weird artifacty thing going on there in the
There is.
below, but down to the right. But because I'm sure there's not a guy out there that has his left arm is actually the butt of a cannon. I see, not mountains necessarily, but I see land way in the distance there on the left.
Yep.
Now, was this built maybe during the War of 1812 to keep the British away? It looks newer than that to me, so I'm thinking no. I'm thinking maybe it was built during the Spanish-American War in the 1890s to keep Florida from being invaded or something. Man, this is the continental United States.
It is,
right?
It is.
I'm not doing well here. I'm going to say New York. I got New York.
The correct answer is Florida. It's right by Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama. That's the Gulf of Mexico. Yep. Son of a gun. All right.
Okay, next.
All righty. Well, we have, I wouldn't call that glaciers, but we certainly have slow snow melt. We have liquid water, but snow that's there, and it looks like it's been there a while. We have that white thing in among the clouds. Is that a star, like a time lapse?
That's a moon.
That's a moon.
That's the moon.
The moon. Okay. Well, and is the sun shining as well? Is that what we're looking at here?
Yep.
Because you can't really tell some of these longer exposure ones.
I can tell.
Well, you're a photographer. I'm just
Look at the shadows.
Person. Yeah, I suppose. So there's trees behind us.
Yep.
So that would suggest it's not Arctic E. Could still be Alaska, though. There's the moon. But the clouds don't look Alaska to me. They look more... What?
The clouds don't look Alaskan.
They don't. They look more cumulus as opposed to cirrus. Oh, I'll be very upset when I hear this, but I'm saying this is up in the mountains of California somewhere where they do get some snow, but not a whole lot. So I'm going to say California.
The correct answer is California. Well done.
I thought you were going to say the correct answer is Alaska, and I was going to be very upset.
No, it is California. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
All right.
Okay, next up.
Oh.
This is an interesting one. A little difficult.
It is a little difficult, and this is a place that's not tropical because if you look over on the right, those trees don't have leaves.
You are correct, and if you look at the bottom of that thing they're standing on, you can see icicles.
Yeah. Now, this doesn't have to be along the Canadian border necessarily, but it could be near the mouth of Lake Ontario, in which case that could be New York. It could be almost anywhere along the Great Lakes, but there has to be a nice shore on the far side. So this could be just upriver from Detroit, and that could be Canada over there, Windsor, Sarnia area, maybe. This could be Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, looking across at the Canadian side. So we could have New York, maybe even Vermont, if that's Lake Champlain, looking over towards the New York side. You already gave me Maine. I'm guessing you're not going to throw that in there twice. So it could be Vermont, New York. It could be Michigan. It could be Wisconsin. New York State.
The correct answer is the Finger Lakes, I think they're called, in New York State. Well done.
Thank
Good
you.
job. I think you got Utah, you got Hawaii, you got California, you got New York. So you're 4 to 8.
Hey, cool.
So yeah, pretty good.
I'm way better than I thought I might be. But ready for the next one?
Yep, number 9.
Okay. Is that a graveyard there?
It is.
Really? So that's a graveyard, but we've got some pretty rugged terrain over there on the right. But that graveyard looks old. Rugged terrain is in the west, and it's not that old as far as settlement goes. And those wooden structures, wooden guardrails, I guess if you want to call them, they look very national parky to me.
They do.
And if it's that kind of, maybe that's an old pioneer cemetery in Oregon.
Oregon's your answer?
Yeah.
The correct answer is Alaska.
Ah.
This is very, 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 very southern Alaska.
Down in the
Almost
island.
as southern as you can go in Alaska.
Okay. Before getting back into Canada.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
You're
well.
close, though. You're close.
Yeah, it's like similar terrain, I guess. So,
All right, next.
last one. Oh. Well, now this is interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
The ocean, the grass, and fairly rugged mountains all together.
Which coast is this on?
I can't see it being the Atlantic. I don't think the Atlantic has that much rugged terrain that close to the ocean. The Pacific would, but the Atlantic I don't think does.
Or is this Hawaii again?
Well, you could have done that to me. You could have done that to me. Had I not already seen and guessed Hawaii earlier, I might have gone for that trick. This very well could be Hawaii, but I'm thinking more likely it's the West Coast. And I said Oregon a while ago, which was wrong. It was actually Alaska. But I'm going to say Oregon again.
Okay, well, you've locked in your answer. It is the final answer of this episode, and it is wrong. This is Washington.
Ah!
You're right there.
Both sides of it. Yeah. Okay.
So you got 4 out of 10, which is one of your better scores, actually. I try to make these difficult. So
I will take that.
Yeah, you did pretty good. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for doing that. I really enjoy these. They're a lot of fun. I hope the viewers at home enjoyed them as well.
I think they do. They're always asking for these Where Am I videos, so I assume that they usually get at least 1,000 views per episode, per series or whatever, per per video in the series. So there's definitely at least 1,000 people who like watching them. So
Hey,
keep the suggestions coming, and we'll keep doing them. We have a lot of fun doing these. We talk so much hockey on the other channel. It's nice to have a little bit of a break and do something fun on this channel. So thanks for supporting us on this channel. If you are not subscribed, I hope you can hit the subscribe button down below. Leave a like down below as well, and let us know your answers because we read all the comments. So hope you're having a good day, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.